Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Trucks through the defender. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Heading left after the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. Fighting off the defender. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders in this defense.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And he fires the football to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Powers through the tackle. Finding space at the 20. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Can he reach the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. We'll call for the fair catch here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pressure is coming. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
The defensive end gets in there and comes up with a sack. They were in a 4-3, and the pass rush came off the edge and made a big play.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Grab behind the line, it's Hunter. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
This will be down just on the other side of midfield. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Really love how the defensive coordinator here is able to get that linebacker free and come up with a sack. Think about Washington over the years out in the Pac-10 and now the Pac-12. One thing you could always think about was great linebacker play, great safety play, and an intimidating presence by their defense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Kansas State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
And it's complete downfield. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Boy, a really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
The Huskies are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Wildcats offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Back to pass. It's Johnson. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Using his legs here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Johnson. He's looking to scramble. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Giddens. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Giddens. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quarterback keeps the football. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Bought some time, now lets it go. Touchdown, Wildcats. This quarterback on fire today. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And now they'll run it on the draw. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Huskies come up to the line in a hurry-up. Scanning the field. It's Williams. Here's the target, and it's complete.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. They'll run it here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Kansas State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He hands it to the back. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Huskies. Strong game by this quarterback. They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out.
And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? Third down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the first down? So big yards, great awareness, and a first down for this offense.
Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? The Wildcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Johnson. Short connection to the tight end here. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here comes play number 6 on this drive. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Now the all-important extra point.
Of course, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Williams. Quick throw to the left side. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Washington has moved into the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Looks like one more play here before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he finds the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Washington. This quarterback on fire today. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wildcats will kick this away to get the second half going. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking for the wideout. And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. He hands it off from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down play coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They're going to run it here. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Huskies will look to convert here on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Inside the 30 now. Touchdown, Huskies. And the comeback continues.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Just trucks through the defender. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The shotgun running play call. They stop him out at the 42. It's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's a quarterback keeper. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Caught behind the line. It's Washington. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Washington. Trying to come all the way back. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Now, the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And completion makes it second and short. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Second down after that previous play. Looking for some space. It's Giddens. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. The pocket breaking down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Strong game by this quarterback. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Offense makes their way on the field. To the air, it's Williams. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kansas State. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. To the air, it's Williams. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finds room at the 30.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's a toss play to the right. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Passes the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Receiver makes the catch. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Huskies. Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. On the ground, it's Giddens. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll hand it off. Powering right past the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense.
And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. I'm going to tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. And there's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. And it works. The first down to the 35.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the fourth quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. And someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Dropping back. It's Williams. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Huskies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Second and goal for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Coleman. Touchdown, Washington. A strong fight back. And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Hand off to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Third down and inches. Who is going to win this battle in the trenches? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Snags a quick throw. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? The 30. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. From the 15-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Williams. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Huskies. Still plenty of life left.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today.